guys, welcome back once again to my channel. Now we are going to read Class 10 CBSE, the Nationalist Movement in Indochina. Now what do you mean by nationalist movement? Nationalist movement is nothing but a fighting or quarreling which has been done in order to support one's particular nation. Now, this nationalist movement in Indochina. What Indochina? There are three parts: Cambodia, Vietnam, and Laos. So there are three important parts. Yeah, I'll move the camera closer so that you can see it clearly. Yeah, I guess you can. Okay. Now, I'm sorry for the disturbance. Uh, Vietnam gained formal independence in 1945 before India, but it took another 3 decades of fighting before the Republic of Vietnam was formed. So, actually, for your information, I am going to tell you is first let us see the summary outcut of this lesson, which is really very interesting. Trust me, you'll enjoy. It is just like a story. So here, a part of Indochina called Vietnam, uh, there was first monarchy in this country. I mean this state. So like what? When this monarchy was gone, there established French troops upon it. French troops of 58. French troops landed on Vietnam 1858, and this Vietnam got independence, formal independence, on 1945 before India itself. But immediately what happened? Again monarch rule was established. I'm sorry. Again another rule was established, which led not to get a complete independence for this poor country. So, and later, like always it has to face problems, suffering, fighting against its, like first France, then Japan, then China. I'm sorry, not China, US. This country has to fight against these people again. After these fightings are over, again it has to face internal disturbances. It is very interesting. Trust me, you're going to enjoy. Let us move further. So this chapter on Indochina will introduce you to one of the most important states of Peninsula, namely Vietnam. Nationalism in Indochina developed in a colonial context. Obviously, nationalism in Indochina have been developed in a colonial context. Because nationalism, colonial context, what is colonial context here? Yes, French. The getting together of a modern Vietnamese nation that had brought the different communities together was in part the result of colonial. So, nationalism in Indochina developed in a colonial context. The getting together of modern Vietnamese nation that brought the different countries, communities together was in the part the result of colonization. But as importantly, it has shaped by struggle against colonial domination. Did you understand? If you observe modern Vietnamese, it's just like it's going to be uh, composed of different communities put together. This change of composition of different communities is main result for colonization. But it does not mean that it's everything of colonization, because it was shaped by the struggle against colonial domination. The people have fought against the colonial domination, that is nothing but French rule, that they wanted independent. Then the different communities came together to live Vietnam. That's what we observe when we see modern Vietnamese. Next, if you see historical experience of Indochina in relation to that of India, you will discover important differences in the way colonial empires function and an anti-imperial movement developed. By looking at such differences and similarities, you can understand the variety of ways in which nationalism has developed and shaped the contemporary world. You hear they are nothing, they are just signifying the importance of nationalism. Actually, what are they telling is, okay, if you observe the case of Vietnam and India, there are many similarities. Not much, but the way the British and France function are many differences and similarities as well. Anti-imperial movement developed in both the cases of both countries actually. By looking at such differences and similarities, you can understand the variety of ways in which nationalism has been developed, because not only in colonial context nationalism will develop as in the case of Indochina, there are many ways in which nationalism could develop, and it shaped the contemporary world which we are learning now. Now let us move further. First topic. Thank you for watching this video. Catch me up on next video. Bye bye.